I will be fanning my brakes until my air pressure gets below 90 psi to do a proper safety start and be able to see that my air gauges are properly working. As you can see, my air pressure is below 90 psi. Now I will start my safety start. In order to do a proper safety start, I'm making sure that the truck is in neutral. I'm pressing down on the clutch, confirming that both my brakes are set. Now I will start the truck. Decompress the clutch slowly. As I come off the clutch, I'm checking that my ABS light came on and off, which it did. I'm checking now that my needles are properly moving on my air gauge to show that it's properly charging air. Now I'm going to go until my air pressure gauge, I'm building up air pressure to my govern cutout between 120 and 140 psi. My govern cutout was at 130 psi. I will now go ahead and do my air leak test, and in order to do that, I will have to shut the truck off. But for this test, you will be releasing both the trailer and tractor brakes, so I'm going to make sure that my truck is in gear. Shut the truck off. Turn the key right back on. Decompress the clutch slowly. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to release both my tractor and trailer brake, and I'm going to wait for my air pressure gauge to stabilize. Once it is done so, I will now press onto my brake and make sure for my tractor trailer combo that I do not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Once my minute's over, I will go ahead and release the brake and tell the examiner that I lost no more than 4 psi within that 1 minute. Now I will continue to fan my brakes and test that my low pressure air warning device activates when the pressure, before my pressure reaches below 55 psi. So my low air pressure warning device came on at approximately 80 psi. Now I will continue to fan the brakes, and at that time my tractor protection valve and my parking brake should both close and pop out at approximately 40 psi. So my tractor protection valve and my parking brake both popped out at approximately 40 psi. Now I will do another safety start. Putting in the clutch, confirming that my truck is in neutral, both my brakes are set, and I'm starting the truck. Releasing the clutch slowly. Okay, now as I can say again that my ABS light came on and off, I'm looking to make sure that my engine oil pressure gauge is properly moving and goes into operating range, and that my warning light is out. Next, I'm checking my water temperature gauge that is properly moving and in operating range, and my light has gone out. I'm checking my voltmeter that is in proper operating range and charging, and that my warning light has gone out. Next, I will do my in-cab inspection. My in-cab inspection consists of doing my dash indicator lights. So for starting, I will do my left indicator. It comes on and off. Right indicator comes on and off. My brights come on and off. Next, I will be doing my four-way hazards, which they come on and go off. Next, I will be doing my seat belt inspection. As I reach across, I'm checking the belt to make sure it's got no cuts, frays, nor is it missing. I make sure that it adjusts properly and can latch into the receptacle and delatch properly. Once it's latched and secured, I'm checking to make sure that my buckle is properly secured and mounted with nuts and bolts. When I come up, I'm checking my windshield to make sure it is clean and clear. There's no cracks or damage, there's no illegal stickers, and there's nothing obstructing my view. Next, I'm checking my left mirror to make sure it's properly adjusted to me. It's clean and clear, no cracks or damage, no illegal stickers, and there's nothing obstructing my view. I would check my right mirror the same. Next, I'm checking my windshield wipers. I'm checking that my windshield wipers are properly mounted and secured with nuts and bolts. My arms are not bent or damaged. I'm checking my windshield wiper blades for any cracks, frays, or any distortion. Next, I'm checking that my wiper blades operate correctly and smoothly, as we can see that they do. Next, I am checking my windshield washers to make sure that they properly operate and run smoothly, which they do. Next, I will be checking my horns. I'll check my city horn. It works. And my air horn. It works. Next, I will be checking my heater and defroster. I'll make sure it's on the hot setting, turn it on high, make sure that it is on defrost first. I can feel that it's pushing hot air out of the vents. Next, I'm checking that my vents work and it is properly working. Next, I will check my emergency equipment. That includes having spare fuses in my glove box. My 3 reflective triangles are clean and clear, there's no damage to them, and that they are properly affixed. My fire extinguisher is properly latched and secured and charged. And that would conclude my in-cab inspection. Next, I'm going to be checking my tractor parking brake and trailer brake. To test that, I will go ahead and put the truck in gear. I will release my trailer brakes and pull forward against my tractor brakes. Okay, which it can hold the truck. Next, I will set the trailer brakes and release my tractor brakes and test to see that the trailer brakes can hold the truck, which they do. I will now release both brakes. I have the truck in low gear. I'm going to pull forward a little bit, press onto the service brake, and test that it does not pull to the left or to the right. Okay. I did not feel any pull to the left or the right, knowing that my service brake operates normally. I will now put the truck in neutral, set both the trailer and tractor brake, and turn the truck off. That now concludes my in-cab inspection. I will make sure to pull the key out and put it in my pocket for our pre-trip walk around. As I exit the vehicle, I make sure I'm maintaining 3 points of contact and facing the cab at all times.